If he thought he was going to India, why would he have Hebrew translators on the ship? 7 to be exact. If he thought he was going to India. Because he knew he was coming to the Americans. He knew he was coming over here, and he knew that the Hebrews dwelt over here. Namely, the nation of Israel. So let me hop back to the little point that I was getting into, to the lesson I was getting into. So that just proves right there that the nation of Israel was scattered throughout all the land, all the earth. Not only that we were going to lose our identity, we were going to lose our heritage. Nowadays, you got Edomites, so-called white people, calling themselves Jews, saying they're Jewish. But as we all know, if you ever paid attention in school, especially in grammar class, you know the suffix ish means what? Pertaining to, or to be like. So they're not saying they're Jews, they're saying they're like the Jews. Why? Because they take on the customs of the Jews. Because if you read the scripture, Revelation chapter 2, verse 9, it says, I know thy works in tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich. And who's in tribulation and poverty right now, man? Who's the main people living in ghettos? Who's the main people that have drug-infested neighborhoods? Who's the main people that's incarcerated right now, going through tribulation, through the penal system, which is unjust? Because they have you swear in on the Bible, but yet the court system and the laws set up by this country don't follow any other laws in the Bible. They have you swear in the Bible, on the same Bible that tells you you're supposed to put a homosexual to death. But yet, if you kill a homosexual, you'll go to trial for murder on that same, and swear in on that same Bible that tells you to kill that homosexual. They swear in on the same Bible that tells you if a man gets caught stealing a man, and that man that he stole be found in his hands, then that man who stole him shall be put to death. Yet, did they steal so-called Negroes from the continent of Africa and brought them over here? So the so-called white man is supposed to be put to death. So that just shows you that this whole court system is unjust and is wicked. So it says, I know thy works in tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich. And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan. Is any Negro walking around today calling himself a Jew? No. You don't see no Negroes walking around calling themselves Jews. They say I'm a black man, or I'm African American, or I'm an Asiatic black man. The only people calling themselves Jews are the Jewish people of the day. Which, to be a Jew, like I already said, you have to be from the tribe of Judah. Now let's see what the scriptures say about the tribe of Judah. What's that in Jeremiah 14:2. Jeremiah chapter 14 verse 2. It says, Judah mourneth. Now Judah is the Jew. Jew is short for Judah. It says, Judah mourneth, and the gates thereof languish. They are black unto the ground, and the cry of Jerusalem is gone up. So it says Judah is black unto the ground. That's talking about their skin color. Because when you look up that word black in the Hebrew, it goes back to the Hebrew word padar, which means dark skin. So it's well known that the Jews are a dark-skinned people. It's well known that all the people of the earth at one point in time were dark-skinned people. Because we came from the earth. What did the scriptures say the Lord formed Adam out of the dust of the earth? What is the dust of the earth? That's the dirt. What color is the dirt? It's different shades of brown. So all the people of the earth were at one point in time different shades of brown, dark people. That's why when Moses put his hand in his bosom and he took it out, his hand was wet. it was leprous, white as snow. And then when he put it back in his bosom and brought it back out, it said it changed back to its original color. So if he took his hand out and his hand was leprous, white as snow, what had to be the original color of his skin? It had to be dark. It had to be a dark brown, especially since we all come of the earth. What's your nationality? If I may ask, sitting here listening, I'm just curious as to what it is.
We have several different countries up there.
Well, what's your father's bloodline? Go back.
I don't know.
Yeah?
The reason why I say that is my natural father was not the father of the son.
Okay.
And I only met my natural father 5 times in 5 years. Last time I was 2 years old. Now what my mother told me about her nationality, she's primarily, I guess you would say primarily,
Northeastern European?
Primarily, but I think I also have some Italian blood.
Well,
I think I may have some French blood, maybe some German blood. That's Eastern European.
yeah. Well, all I got to say is you ain't a Negro, Latino, or Native American. It goes back to the 12 tribes of Israel. If you're from any other nation, it's destiny is slavery, man. Because every nation on the face of this earth had Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans in slavery at one point in time. So if you're any nationality other than Negro, Latino, or Native American, according to the Bible, you're going into slavery. And you will be put to death. Because what goes around comes around. You believe in karma so much, what goes around comes around. What you put out is what you receive back. And the so-called white men is the last people who had our nation in captivity. They're the ones still oppressing our nation today. How are you Negroes the one who built this land up, and you're the poorest people in this land? You should be the richest people in this land. This land was built up through your ancestors. This land was stolen from your brothers. And your brothers helped maintain this land. You don't see no white people out here landscaping. You don't see no white people out here help fixing cars, restoration, and all this construction. The main people you see are a bunch of Mexicans, so-called Mexicans. Half of them can't even speak English.
There are some white men.
Yeah, there are some white men. I work with them because I'm a famous. I work with them, yeah. But the main people that's helping maintain this land are not so-called white people. The main so-called white people are the ones giving the orders. Country doesn't even have any wealth.
However, that's what I was going to say. If you dig it down even further, you investigate it, you can find that the majority of this land is not backed up by silver and gold. That is over in foreign countries.
Yeah, the gold's been out of this land, man.
It's been out of here.
Once they made the decree that you can't purchase anything with gold or silver anymore, you have to do it through Federal Reserve notes, IOU notes. That means the gold been left. The ones controlling the gold now are your elites, man. Your banking families, your Rothschilds, your DuPonts, your Gettys, your Waltz.
Or I think the term is Medici.
Those are your so-called illuminated ones. Yeah. Those are the ones controlling the world. They're the ones funding the war. Why? So they can go into that country and take all their natural resources. Because that's what real wealth is. Real wealth is natural resources. Gold, silver, precious stones, iron, copper, oil, perfumes. Even perfumes is a high commodity in the ancient.
One of the things I've been mad at for years, leaders of this country, they're not being honest. They're not being honest with the
That's because who does Americans army follow under? They follow under NATO.
Yeah, NATO, and eventually, as you read the Bible, it's going to be under one world government.
The one world government, that's basically, you're talking about the beast, right?
Yep.
You know what the beast is?
There have been so many theories put out.
Nah, I'm gonna tell you who the beast is. I'm gonna tell you who the beast is.
Have you heard the president?
No, the beast is America, EU, and NATO. That's who the beast is. And they draw their power from the ancient Roman Empire. They draw their power from the ancient Roman Empire, which was the beast that got wounded and came back. Because the beast, when it got wounded under Jake, a so-called Negro who was a Roman citizen by the name of Septimus Severus, the Severer of Seven. He came into the power. He was under the Carthaginian rulership, Carthaginian Empire, which were known as Jews, or in some books they would tell you they're Africans who followed Jewish customs, but really they were Jews. So he rose into power, and then we had the time period of the so-called Dark Ages, when Negroes were in rulership for about 1,000 years, from about, I say, around 300 AD to about the 1400s. So that's about roughly 1,000 years. Actually, it extends after that, because the Bible was confirmedly translated into English or recognized under English translation by who? King James, which was a so-called Negro. And that happened in 1611. So that's when the beast got wounded. The beast was brought back into America. Let me get that scripture. The beast was brought back into life. The beast basically was brought back into life when the pagan Roman Empire rose back up during the Renaissance, which means the rebirth. The rebirth of who? The rebirth of the pagan Roman Empire. That's why the main religion that was on the scene during the Renaissance was what? Roman Catholicism. Let me see if I can find that scripture.
Well, I'll tell you the one scripture that keeps me going, right? Most controversial. Revelations 12:11. One of the Lamb and one of the
But who's the saint? Yeah, who's the saint?
Who's the saint?
Yeah.
I always thought it was one that followed Jesus Christ.
Well, first of all, his real name is Jesus Christ. That's a Latin name. He was a Hebrew Israelite. So he would have a Hebrew Israelite name, correct?
Yes.
All right, now.
Besides that, back to the book of Isaiah, his name is Emmanuel, which means
Now that was the title, because that was the title given to him. But it says his name is Jesus. That was also a title. Jesus just means Savior. Christ just means anointed. So he was the anointed Savior. And then you link that up with Emmanuel, God is with us, because his Hebrew name translates into God is our salvation. So if his name translates back into God is our salvation, then he must have the name of the Most High in his name, right? Now they say the name of the Most High is Jehovah, but there's no J, there's no E, or there's no B or U in the Hebrew alphabet. No. You're talking about the Tetragrammaton, YHW. That's the Tetragrammaton. But that's not the real Israel.